Oh boy, welcome back to another stream.
We made it through another week.
Yay! Somehow.
You have no idea how right you are somehow.
Hello, Love Turtle. Hello, Sparks. Welcome back where we last left off. I don't remember actually. But I do remember what I did yesterday. I went to the lady doctor and she felt around in there and I feel like I've had to pee constantly all day. Do you guys have something similar? Guys, when you get a prostate exam, does this happen to you?
I've never had one, but my understanding is yes.
Okay. Glorious information to know. Yeah. I'm too young. Okay, so you guys don't have to get stuff put into you on a daily basis. Good to know. I'm learning things. Apparently, prostate exams are just not something that guys just get on the yearly. I'm learning so much.
I don't know. I feel like it should. I don't know if it's like you're supposed to be. For some reason, like every 5 years is what sticks in my head. But I mean, it's definitely something that guys should do.
Yeah.
I know that my brother had to get one.
Am I having a good time? No, it hurt. They weren't able to go all the way. We're trying to get a baseline, but she praised me and said, "Oh, we." She praised me though. She said I did better than last time.
Were you fighting her?
No, I wasn't fighting her. It was just. Oh my God, Sherry, phrasing. What? How else am I supposed to phrase it when someone sticks something in your woohoo? She found where my cervix is, though.
You see, this is the kind of content you won't find in like Hololive or VShojo. Well, maybe VShojo.
She's crazy. Yes. So yeah. It was so. This is what you should clip for your shorts. Probably. It probably will get clipped.
You think this is rough? Like we've got a day off on Monday. You're gonna get 3 days worth of cherry this week.
True. I might stream on Monday.
In that case, it would be 4.
Yeah. That's true.
I'll be streaming on Monday.
Holy wow. Yeah, holy wow indeed. I might, keyword might. But yeah, anyway. So yeah, the lady doctor, I've been falling asleep at 7 CST because I haven't been around at 10. Lots of work for me. Well, you know what? That's okay. Work takes priority. That's why I go to bed at. I also go to bed usually at 7 p.m. for like. So usually I'd be going to bed right now for my average work day because I get up at 4 in the morning. You've missed us. Aw, you shouldn't. We are probably terrible company.
We are a bad influence.
Yeah, we're bad influences. We don't. I don't know left from right. Guys, I'm beginning to become increasingly concerned for the fact that I can never read any map in a video game, and how the fact that sometimes I go backwards through a dungeon. You're the most real company. That's what I care about. Oh, thank you, Sparks. Thank you. I'm so glad that you enjoy me talking about my service.
And you're the most real fan, Sparks, because you put up with it.
Look, I posted it on Twitter too. I posted it on Twitter too. So what guy wouldn't? I posted on Twitter too. Look, sometimes I'm just unhinged about this, and I'm like, I feel like I need to talk about the crazy experiences of the woman's body. Is this an ADHD thing? I don't know.
I have ADHD, and I ain't talking about my shit.
Guys talk about their shit all the time.
I mean, in private with other guys.
Yeah, I heard you guys talk about shit. you can't lie about me. You can't lie to me. I know about these things. Look, I don't have a filter. You guys are just gonna have to get used to it. If you haven't already, anyway. Ugh. Well, we wasted 15 minutes of your time, so let's get into the game.
I was gonna say, we tried to put a filter on you, but your nonsense is just so finely graded that it just goes right through the sieve.
I found it entertaining enough. That's nice. Maybe one day I'll be entertaining enough for a whole audience. For like, maybe 5 more of you. That could be cool. That's my dream. Get 5 people talking in chat. That would be great. Then I'll get my mod pay, right? Well, I'm not even paying Azure right now, so you know. In fact, I told Azure I was gonna get him art for his thing, and I got distracted and haven't done that.
I'll make you a deal. I've got this black and white silhouette of a wolf that I want to use for my icon.
Yeah.
If I send that to you, can you turn the black part blue and just send it back to me?
Yeah, I can do that. Yes. Yes. But anyway, maybe I'll just talk to my my VTuber mama, not this artist, my other artist, my summer outfit mama. Maybe I'll talk to her and see if I can get you something from her. I mean, it's probably not like in the style you really want, but I think it's the best I can do.
I mean,
because like I keep going through artists and I'm like,
you really don't need to provide me with my own VTuber model.
I'm not getting you a VTuber model. I'm just getting you a PNG.
Even that seems like a lot to ask for.
It's just a PNG. It's fine. It's not that expensive. Guys, don't you think Azure deserves a pretty PNG? I mean, the only thing I was holding out for is because I kept trying to find something that in the art style that you would like the old 90s style, but so far I haven't been able to find one.
I mean, honestly, I would be fine with anything.
Yeah.
I mean, just, anime in general.
Azure deserves everything he wants. Yeah, Azure deserves a pretty picture.
I want my old boss back.
Maybe. All right.
I mean, hey, I know where she went to work. Maybe she'll if I put my resume into her, she'll hire me.
Maybe, you never know. All right. So where we last left off, we see Saber in a dress, I guess. I don't know.
If I remember right, we had escaped the church, and now we're in the cemetery. But instead of escaping, we're just kind of like. We're just doing like a reminiscing thing.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Stupid Shirou and Saber stuff.
That's funny because the clip that went live the other day was Shirou is stupid. That's the clip.
Which one? I feel like you. I feel like you could title a third of your clips.
Yeah, so it's like it was me It was me explaining and like where we last left off. Shirou did a stupid and is deciding to go see what Shinji wants to show him. And you said that you hoped it was a race car, but it wasn't a race. It's not gonna be a race car. And that's it. That's the clip. Sometimes the short ones are the funny ones.
That was definitely just a case of me just saying the first thing that came to mind.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, if only.
Yes, if only. She'd wish to redo everything from the moment she drew the sword from the stone. Dude, same.
I too wish I could do over a lot of stuff.
Saber, that's...
I knew all along. I knew I could not just redo everything. I knew that.
That's the sad truth.
But I kept lying to myself.
But that ends here. prolonged battle can now really...
Thank you, Shirou. With your help, I now know the path that I must take. Yes, the Holy Grail and I are just dreams that should not exist.
But still she mumbles about wanting to be forgiven. She should never have wished for what she did. And in all that time, she'd never been able to fulfill it. The weakness was only a fleeting dream. How should I feel right now?
I don't know, Shirou.
Audience, vote now.
Audience, vote on your phones at home.
Happy,
how should we
sad,
feel?
Conflicted, or it's Shirou. There is no thinking going on.
No, the final feeling would be sword. Happy, sad, mad, sword. Those are the feelings, right?
Mm-hmm. What she says is beautiful. Her decision is dignified and proud, just like her. She takes pride in her past now and accepts the end that awaits her. And now Saber has... She's decided to follow the promise she made until the very end. She doesn't even need to tell me what that means. She will never waver again. And she is more beautiful than ever. In the dark of that night, in the moment I met her under the moonlight and admired her appearance, I loved her from the very beginning.
Wow, Shirou.
But only in this round. Only this
time. Only this round.
And not having feel.
Yeah.
It would be weird. It would be weird otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
Although I guess the happy ending of Unlimited Blade Works is a threesome. Then, regardless of what waits ahead, there's only one thing to be done.
You know, I just kind of feel like it's stupid in general. Honestly, they should probably rewrite all the routes that Shirou fell in love at first sight, because he feels kind of like dummy neutral at the beginning of each route.
He feels like the kind of character who would be like oblivious to love.
Yeah. He's too controlled by rage in the beginning. I just want to get mad at everything in Shirou in the beginning.
I mean, I wouldn't have believed that before reading this visual novel, but yeah, apparently Shirou does have a temper.
Mm-hmm. I guess it just doesn't come across well in the animated versions.
I mean, he's always scowling in the anime. It's like, how can you tell if he's just mad or frustrated with the fact that he's so powerless?
Mm.
Saber, let's destroy the Holy Grail.
I thought you'd never ask, Shirou.
I cut away any lingering attachment. I banish my selfishness and say what has to be done. Let's go kill Ilya.
Yes, I knew you'd come to that conclusion, Master.
Saber nods reassuringly.
So how are we going to do it?
I mean, I could probably just smother her with a pillow. Ren's not gonna stop me. I can't smile back at her right now. I'm trying my best to suppress my feelings for her and convince myself that this is the right thing to do.
I'm gonna lose my girlfriend. I'm sad. This is my fault for falling in love with a fancy ghost. Because as we've learned from this and FGO a couple of weeks after this, is that they're just ghost liners after all.
They are just ghosts with extra steps.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that someday I'll be proud she trusted me with this decision. I stand up. Now that's settled, we can't just rest here forever. I feel like Gilgamesh could see us from that window over there. We know what must be done, and our enemy is clear. No more detours. No more sex scenes. Today, we put an end to this battle.
Maybe one more sex scene.
Okay, that's a treat. Saber says that. I managed to make it home, leaning on Saber's shoulder. Oh, right, I had a giant hole in my chest.
Yeah.
The wound in my chest hasn't completely healed. According to Saber, I'll need to lie still for a few hours.
Yeah, fat chance that's happening.
Ugh. I bite my lip. Curse my body for refusing to listen to me, even though I know what I need to do now.
Yeah, lie down. Shirou, are you thinking of doing something rash? Like moving?
His body's like, oh, you're cursing me? Bitch, I've been cursing you my whole fucking life.
Shirou, you're not planning on moving, are you? No, Mummy.
No. I'm going to limp. No, I wasn't thinking about anything.
I will be very angry with you if you do something reckless.
Yes, ma'am.
You must not fight until your wounds are fully healed. This will be our final battle, so we must both be at our very best.
Yeah. We're better off preparing ourselves than getting impatient. I'm thinking about where Kotamine went. About how to defeat Gilgamesh.
Sir, I don't think he left the building. I think he just went upstairs. We don't even know if he went anywhere after that, honestly.
Well, I mean, we gotta narrow down his location. There's just so much we need to consider. For now, though, we need to rest and wait until tonight.
What if he followed us here?
No. Oh, no. Oh, maybe he did. At that moment, my mind freezes. There's nobody inside. The house feels different. Huh.
Oh, no.
It's like, I see the blood stains, but I assume that's my blood, because I'm always coming in here bleeding. Mingled with the smell of something burning, I can just pick out the strong scent of blood. Also, there are bloodstains on the floor. I run.
Sure, you're not supposed to run.
I ignore my chest wound. I run to shake off the chill running down my back. I run through the corridor, turn a corner, and pass through the familiar curtain that divides one room of the house from another. And the scene that greets me is anything but familiar.
Well.
Huh. See, I knew about this CG. I always assumed it was from Heavensfield, though. Tosaka! My voice trembles. I don't know what happened. All I know is that Tosaka is looking at me, breathing weakly.
Yo. You're finally home. You're so late, I was about to go to sleep, dummy.
Where the fuck's my dinner? What the hell is she saying? It looks like she's really struggling even to speak, but she tries to make conversation like nothing's wrong.
It's okay, Shirou. He didn't take anything vital, so I can recover from this.
Dumbass only pierced my appendix. What? Don't talk, you idiot! Damn, we need to stop the bleeding. Saber, get some towels and a wash bin with warm water from the bathroom. Saber nods and turns to run to the bathroom. Bandages. I need bandages and some Stimpick. Stimtick. I don't think Stimtick will be enough for this. Damn it, I need a doctor! I need to call a doctor to treat her.
Okay, hang on. I think someone's scratching at my door. I'll be right back.
Well, I want to see the mutilated girl.
Go back downstairs. Go.
She's talking to the dog as though it understands her words. That's cute.
Sorry if I don't keep track of the meal pee upstairs.
I don't think an emotional support puppy will help in this situation.
Yeah.
I panic as I pull out the first aid kit.
It's fine. I already treated myself. I don't need a doctor. There's something more important you need to do first.
Tosaka's panting, but she looks straight at me.
Ugh, my phone. Of course, my phone. It's so stupid.
What?
If it's important, they'll leave a message. Probably a doctor.
If it is the doctor that you were at about the thing that we were talking about earlier, you should put them on speaker so we can continue that subject.
No, it doesn't look like they're leaving a message. Oh, no, maybe. 907, huh? Nope. 973. Oh, nope. There's no message. Unless they're still recording right now.
This is gonna be the longest voicemail in fucking history. Is it an iPhone?
Yeah, it's an iPhone. See, usually they're leaving a message.
If you have the call, if you have the call screen up, it should
It
like,
usually would leave me up.
right?
Nope, there's the message.
Oh.
Caller to see. Caller to see if you'd participate in a brief healthcare survey. No. No, thank you.
I get those too. Maybe Rin wants to. Maybe Rin wants to do one. She could probably use a doctor right now.
Yeah. Sorry, no, thank you. I'd fill out the survey from the app if I wanted to do it. I don't know why they bother calling. It's built into the application that we use for everything. Which also reminds me, I also need to go for blood. So I didn't finish telling the story about the thing. So I need to get an ultrasound and I need to get blood work done. Don't worry, nothing's wrong.
I was gonna say, when are you due?
Nothing's wrong. Nothing's wrong. It's just, so when a woman bleeds for a period of time every month, sometimes they're not what we call a normal period. I get irregular periods, and sometimes I bleed a lot for them. So I wanted.
Is that what Rin's going through right now?
Yeah, Rin's just going through a really heavy period. Anyway, so I'm thinking about going on birth control to regulate myself a little bit. But of course, the doctors, to go on birth control, you have to like do a bunch of tests first to make sure there's nothing else wrong with you before anything. So I need to get an ultrasound. I need to drink a whole thing of water and not pee. and get my ultrasound. And I also need to get blood work done. So, yeah.
Anyway, Rin, thank you for waiting on us to have that conversation.
Yeah. Well, I can't help it. They called in the middle of the thing, and I was curious what was going on. And it's just a survey. I'm not fucking calling back.
You know. Tosaka? I don't know what the hell she's trying to say. I'm confused, but I just nod to listen to what she has to say. Are you sure you're gonna be okay? There's so much blood.
It's fine. I can stop my own bleeding. But more importantly, I'm sorry. I was supposed to be taking care of her, but I couldn't protect Ilya.
Huh? Oh, right! I finally put two and two together. Tosaka's wounded. The living room is in disarray. And Ilya gone. Did Kotomine come here? She nods. He's the only enemy left, so wasn't much point in asking. Saber and I were the only ones who knew Kotomine was her enemy. No, I'm pretty sure.
No, I'm sure Bryn probably picked up on it.
It must have been a shock for Tosaka.
No, not
she
really.
picked up on it,
Honestly,
she didn't fucking tell us.
Nah, honestly, Shirou, I've been waiting for him to do this one day. I always knew he would. It was like a sixth sense, honestly.
The seventh master is her teacher and guardian.
Don't apologize. Even you wouldn't have been able to do anything in an ambush. I know that. Whatever you said, you always... Oh, no, that's you. That's Shirou talking. I'll be Shirou. No, just kidding.
Don't... Excuse me, I had something stuck in my throat. Don't apologize. Even you wouldn't have been able to do anything in an ambush. I know that, whatever you said, you always did trust Kotomine.
I suppose, honestly, I underestimated him. I guess I got a little too cocky, thinking I could do everything on my own.
She coughs up blood.
Oh, God.
Crap, I can't let her keep talking. Let's talk later, just don't move. We'll get you treated, then you can rest up.
Yeah, that's good, but before that, I think I need to tell you something. Shirou, this is the last advice I have for you, so listen good.
That's ominous.
But I'm not dying, so don't think that.
But I just nod. This is serious, especially if she's so insistent on telling me, even as wounded as she is. I couldn't stop her from speaking up now, even if I wanted to.
First, Kotomine's objected with Ilya. He must have known from the very beginning that she would be the vessel for the Holy Grail.
What? Ilya's the Holy Grail?
Her heart, to be precise. Mages are humans with magic circuits, but Ilya's a human made from magic circuits. As soon as there's only one servant left, she'll become the vessel that summons the Holy Grail.
I don't understand the reasoning behind, like, specifically for this Holy Grail war, having the Grail itself be a master. It's like, if you win, if Ilya wins, what happens?
I guess nothing. I mean, from what I understood, the Iron Sperms were never really... I don't know if it's that because they realized they got screwed over in the making, but I guess it's really all Justice's fault, really, that they got screwed over with the making of this, but I think they just wanted to make the Holy Grail. I don't think that they really care about the wish itself.
Maybe. Then Kotomine's taken Ilya to... Fuck, we probably walked right past him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he took her away, but if Saber's still around, the path won't open. So I don't think Kotomine will harm Ilya since she's the vessel.
I can only hope so. And Lancer won't be an easy servant to beat. Oh, that's cute. You think Lancer's still alive. Even if he couldn't defeat Gilgamesh, he might at least have been able to run away.
Ha 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 ha, you think he would have run away?
Shirou, I think it was pretty obvious that he was done serving Kotomine.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just have to hope he did. Time to tell Tosaka anyway. Got it. I'll go save Ilya, so don't worry.
Okay, now the second thing. I think Kotomine is at Ryodo Temple. I can't think of anywhere else to summon the Holy Grail. He probably abandoned the church already, and if he's going to hide, it's gotta be there.
Got it. Kotomine's at Ryodo Temple. She doesn't even seem to have the strength to move her head. But she nods anyway.
Okay. Last thing. You can't beat Kirei. Are you still going to fight him?
That question. She's not asking as a friend, but as a mage who truly understands the situation. Is there a method?
Should we ask the first smart thing Shirou would ever say and ask, is there a way to kill this man?
It feels like Shirou has, like, gotten a few more brain cells. It's like by some miracle, his 2 brain cells have like
His one brain
done
cell
mitosis and become 4.
finally through osmosis has become two brain cells, and we can now ask, is there a method?
Do you have something in mind, Tosaka? I'm going to settle things with Kotomine. Even if I don't have a chance of winning, I can't run away. If Tosaka has a plan, I'll hear her out no matter what it is.
Unfortunately, I don't, but I'll give you a parting gift. It's meant for self-defense, but it's better than nothing.
Tosaka reaches behind her and pulls out a single dagger.
Better than nothing.
No, again, I have this craft essence. This is a well-known dagger, perhaps even famous. I know it because I play Granddaughter. It is used for rituals rather than battle. It is a magical wand in the shape of a sword, used to form magic circles and to intervene in mystics that have taken shape. The word Azoth is engraved in the jewel on the handle.
See, look, it's right there. See, look at that, guys.
Azoth!
Azoth!
Azoth! Its blade isn't as long as a typical dagger, which probably fits Tosaka's preferences anyway. What does that mean? This is the Azoth blade, a sword favored by a famous scholar of mystics who took the world by storm some time ago. His name was Harry Potter. It is meant for mages to prove that their training is complete. The Azoth blade is not unlike the sort of gift one receives for getting into a college.
Okay. Yeah.
It's like, if you really love your children, don't buy them a car for their graduation.
Buy them a knife!
Tosaka, what is this?
Can't you tell? This is my dagger. It's weak compared to my jewels, but I still infuse it with magical energy from time to time. It lacks fate if you say, love it, and flood it with as much magical energy as you can.
Is that what that word actually was, live it?
And I do not know. I just assumed based off of the writing. Not know. Assumed.
It's surprisingly heavy. Not physically heavy, rather I feel the weight of Tosaka's memories in the dagger.
Shirou, you need to learn how heavy works.
Wait, Tosaka, you were spying on me when I was doing the hurdle? Tosaka, are you sure about loaning this to me?
It's fine. I knew I was no match for Kirei, so I hid it from him. I don't want it to go to waste, so you use it.
Okay, I'll take it. Honestly, more weapons can't hurt. Works for Goldenrod.
Oh, so you do get it. Then, maybe it's time. I'm just getting so sleepy.
She laughs, embarrassed. Next thing I know, Saber is standing behind me waiting to treat Tosaka. Yeah, go ahead and sleep. I'll wake you up in the morning, and I'll make you a nice big meal.
Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, and this last bit is more of an order than a warning. Shirou, if you're going to do this, you need to win, even if it kills you. I will never ever forgive you if I wake up and find you dead and defeated.
Dead and victorious, though, is okay.
Mm-hmm.
She looks like she said everything she wants to say. And so Tosaka drifts right off to sleep. She looks well enough, so I feel a little stupid for worrying about her. Then again, I know that's her way of cheering me on, and her words really do invigorate.
Anyway, fun fact for what we learned from Witch on a Holy Night. Apparently well, you probably learned it from other things besides wishing a holy life. Most mages can survive a lot of bullshit. Like, a lot of bullshit. Like, getting stabbed in where she is like nothing for them. Because anyway, I don't know if any of you guys have watched my Let's Play of it through. We only have one more episode left to go, I think, and then we'll be done with it. And then we'll start our new game, whatever that may be. Looks like it's gonna be the shooty gun game, as I like to call it. the ridiculous if Trigon and Final Fantasy had a baby game, as I like to call it.
Are you talking about Expedition 33?
No, I'm talking about Remnants of Fate. It's an old game. And I say old, I mean like from the 2000s.
That reminds me.
Oh, what?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I said I think it was on the Xbox 360, but I'm not sure.
No, I mean I had a 360, but I never played it, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
I was just gonna say, speaking of the 2000s, I recently discovered Murphy and Mitzi, and I think it's fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Looks, we just say, guys, the 2000s with still good games coming out. Still, people decided to like experiment. I feel like the problem with a lot of games these days is that people don't experiment with things anymore.
Can I say something controversial?
Sure.
Can I say something that is worthy of getting canceled?
Yeah.
I think that millennials had the best childhood.
Yeah.
I do. I really do.
I mean, we had Pokemon. We had Digimon.
We had Halo. We had like so many iconic video games.
We had so many things came out. They finally figured out that they could do more with video games, with millennial stuff, I feel. Like, while we had, like...
games.
Yeah, well, like, while I think they had, like, the ideas in the 80s, or, like, the early 80s to, like, the late 80s, I think it was the 90s where they started actually, like, acting on things. Like, guys, Kingdom Hearts couldn't exist in today's world.
No.
Do you think Disney would actually team up with Square Enix to make something in today's society? I don't think so. In fact, Kingdom Hearts only exists because of an elevator pitch. Like, they were literally in an elevator, and Nomura was in the elevator with someone else from the Disney executive office because they were in the same office building at the time. And it's like, what would be crazy is if we, like, collaborated on a video game.
Now, stay with me.
Yeah.
What if we put Goofy in the anime game?
And that's how, guys, and that's how Kingdom Hearts came to be. Also, for legit reasons, this is why a lot of stuff is called, like, when you, like, pitch things, it's called an elevator pitch, because a lot of stuff back in time, that's how it's like the long elevator ride up was how they got things done.
Elevators don't exist anymore. We just use teleportation technology.
Well, I think it's that people don't... Ah! Thank you for following 420. Plays it. Anyway, I just think it's because nobody talks to each other in elevators anymore. They just stand there awkwardly. Nobody, like, starts off a conversation to go, you know what would be cool if we did a video game together. I'm sure it was...
People, like, as soon as they get into an elevator, they just pull out their phone now.
Yeah. Which I'm sure it was awkward back then, too. But, you didn't have anything else to do but to randomly talk to the person next to you, I guess. Oh, LOL, I don't smoke anymore. I don't know how to change the username. I'm in the military. Oh, no, that's unfortunate. Well, welcome to, as everybody has affectionately called me, the weed dog, because I actually work in the marijuana industry. So I don't judge. It's okay. If you did smoke, if you don't smoke, it's fine. It pays my bills. It pays my VTuber bills. That sounds bad, but that's okay.
It pays for the kibble.
Yeah, it pays for stuff. Anyway, let's get back.
Yeah. Leave it to me, Tosaka. I nod at Tosaka's sleeping form. Everything's all set. All that's left is to spend these next few hours without regret while my wounds heal.
But yeah, for real, wizards are crazy durable. I think one of the girls got their spinal cords like torn in like Witch of the Holy Night, but they bounced back from it, so it's fine.
I mean, I feel like that's just anime in general. My favorite instance of that is there was a time in Yu-Gi-Oh where a character got crushed by a building. He just sleeps it off.
It's fine.
Mm-hmm. He just has a bandage on his face. Today slowly ticks over into tomorrow. We treat Tosaka's wounds and take her to her room to rest while I make dinner and eat with Saber in silence. Just a little longer. Most of my wounds are healed. We only have about an hour or two left. In the meantime, I'll...
What?
Report to Karitsugu!
I don't know. I'm a dumb boy.
I'm getting out the Ouija board. We gotta talk to Karitsugu.
Oh, I feel like definitely not that one.
Yeah, let's spend some time with Saber.
Yeah. We spend time with Saber because I am a boy with a libido. I mean, what? Anyway.
Yes. Surprisingly, after all the damage I've taken, that still works.
Mm-hmm.
How should I spend those remaining hours? Thought a lot about it, but wound up here in the end.
This place always remains the same. I enjoy the peace of the living room, but I'm more comfortable here.
Yeah. For a Western knight, you look so natural with a bamboo sword. Plus, you like sitting Seiza. We should have put on some kendo gear and had a match while we had the chance.
Wear protective gear? Why did you not say so earlier? I would have worn my armor while you put on protective gear for a mock match. Yes, we really should have done that. If only you had mentioned it earlier, I could have gone all out in a match with you, Shirou.
Ah! Don't say such scary things with a straight face! Also, Saber's so cute when she pouts like that. Cute as she is, her actual words are pretty terrifying. I am aroused. You're not really serious about going all out, are you? If you fought me without holding back, I'd wind up bedridden for a week.
No, that's not true. You underestimate yourself.
Weeks.
You've really grown as a swordsman these past few days. At this point, you may be able to land a hit on me.
Really? Even if she's only flattering me, I'm delighted. How can I not respect Saber when it comes to swordsmanship? Being able to land a hit on my mentor is like proof of my growing skill. For real. So if you're saying that if the conditions and timing were right, I might actually be able to land a hit on you.
That is correct. You have grown strong, Shirou. You should be proud of that. I am very pleased.
I can tell she's being honest as she smiles at me. When I see her face like that, my determination starts to waver. Afterwards, we won't be able to come back. If only we could just run away instead of facing a battle we had such a slim chance of actually winning.
Shirou, why have you gone quiet? Are your wounds still hurting you? If so, you must rest in your room.
No, I'm fine. Nothing's hurting.
He lies through his teeth.
Push my hesitation aside. I can't run away, and this isn't how I want to spend my final moment with Saber. Hey Saber, since we're here, wanna have a quick spar? Not a serious bout, just a light, fun, lighthearted match. I bury my feelings and try to put on as strong a face as I can.
Very well. Then I will fight in my own style rather than Kento. Shirou, you can fight me in whatever style you want as well.
She must have understood what I had in mind. Trading blows with a sword rather than words suits us better. For a short while, we forget everything and just feel our bamboo swords whack at each other. Okay.
Well, okay. That's an interesting... This is the most interesting sex scene you've had.
That's probably the tamest sex scene that Nasu ever wrote.
Mm-hmm.
The moon hangs high in the sky. The clouds have finally cleared and the black of night is giving way to indigo. It will be dawn soon. The long night is about to end. The Fate Stay Night visual novel is about to end.
Yes, totally. There's totally not 2 more routes after this.
It'll be the last. It will be the last one.
Mm-hmm.
During the night, Saber and I traveled to our final destination.
Why does dog bark in
Lines.
here? Oh, we're getting through the game, maybe. Who knows? We might get decently far.
We're barking because Kotamine's a bitch.
Yeah, he is a bitch. Shirou, this...
I hear the tension in Saber's voice. She's not the only one. As I quietly nod, I feel a cold sweat trickling down my neck.
Guys, I'm sure the sky is not supposed to be red, right?
Hey guys, the horizon's on fire. The mountain feels like a living thing. Chills run down my spine. Stifling pressure assails me with every step I take. The air is thick and damp.
I mean, it's your dog guy. It's probably fine if the sky is red. Well, I mean... Dogs are... red-green colorblind, I think. So they only see, like, blues and yellows, I think. Is what dogs can see. So... I guess it looks... yellow to me.
This is Saber.
Yep. Actually, how would you know what red even is? She faking it? Oh my god! Have you guys... Look,
What?
I'm mostly human, so, like, don't think about it too hard.
Cherry thinks that her avatar is actually colored blue and yellow.
What, it's not? Anyway, the mana... Hang on. I have to find Saber again. I have to find Saber again, hang on. The mana is dense. It feels exactly the same as 10 years ago. I expect that at the very top.
The summoning of the Holy Grail has begun. Maybe it's even over by now. Either way, Gilgamesh has probably defeated Lancer. Let's go over it one more time, Saber. Once we reach the top, the only thing left will be the fight. You take care of Gilgamesh, and I'll take care of the Master. Tomine. Neither of us will get involved in the other's fight. If one of us defeats their opponent, that'll be the end of it.
Yes, this time I will concentrate on my own fight. Kotamine is an enemy you must defeat yourself.
Yeah, right. Leave him to me. And Saber, don't let him beat you.
Yes, on my honor, I will not lose to him. Not as a servant, but as a heroic spirit. I shall not submit to that king. And I'll definitely make sure that he finds a better outfit somewhere soon or something. 'Cause that guy is gaudy as fuck.
It's like, on my honor, I do swear. It's like, I forgot what I was going to say. Never mind. There's no longer hesitation or worry in her voice. All that I know, it was going to be witty, but no, it was going to be the funniest thing you'd ever heard, but I forgot.
have you know that I am very fashionable as the King of Knights. I am going to be in Honkai Star Rail, and I'll have you know that my outfit is very fashionable for that.
I mean, bitch, just look at me right now.
Mm-hmm.
Is this not the most elegant shit you've ever seen? I don't need to say anything else to her. No, that is the most elegant shit I've ever seen. We will head to battle and determine the final master in this war. But if in the process, if one of us dies, the survivor just has to kill their opponent.
Well, that's a very interesting thing to say, Shirou.
It's like either we win or we force a draw. There is no losing. Even if I'm defeated, as long as Saber defeats Gilgamesh, Kotomine won't get his hands on the Holy Grail. At the same time, if Saber is defeated, but I defeat Kotomine, Gilgamesh can't stay manifested.
Maybe.
I'm not sure. I don't think he's gonna disappear like right off the bat.
Yeah, I don't. Actually, doesn't Kotomine die before Gilgamesh in the next route? And Gilgamesh is fine.
Yeah, he does.
So I don't.
Well, I think
Gilgamesh is permanently manifested.
I think Shinji had his.
I guess so.
Well, also Shinji was still alive, so.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess that's how it works. Maybe.
Shinji ends up as Gilgamesh's master in the next round, for those of you people who don't know.
Yeah.
In case you were wondering if there was any justice in the world, there's not.
No.
So we don't have to cover for each other. This battle is now each of ours alone.
Wah.
And so we climb the stone steps.
Very pink here.
The closer we get to the temple gate, the denser the air gets. The red phosphorescence dances in the wind, and the whole place is too brightly lit for nighttime.
I'm sorry, I almost wanted to laugh at phosphorescence, because I'm like, you guys, you guys can't be bothered to get the grammar right, but you can use the word phosphorescence. Fuck you. Fuck you, game.
The air is heavy with death.
Oh no, did they kill everybody in the temple?
Reminds me of that fire 10 years ago.
Aw, don't be mean to the game. No! I will be mean to the game.
We're not being mean to the game, we're being mean to the people who'd localized it.
Yeah. The game, the localizers had one job. That's literally all they had to do is translate it and have the grammar correctly. It's like they don't even have to worry about anything else.
They did the hard, they translated it. They did the hard part. The grammar should be the easy part.
That's true.
But it's different. Bound up in the red light, I spy something that looks like it's going to ooze out and over the temple itself.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's out past the building. A glistening blackness, like mucus, spreads over the vivid red.
Oh boy.
The mud spreads like oil over the clear ground. You're finally here. I've been waiting, Saber. Gilgamesh stands there, haloed by the vivid red glow. He pays no mind to the blood-red glow, or the death-shrouded blackness. The servant, armored in gold, waits in the middle of the temple grounds for Saber, and Saber alone. You've come at a good time. The Holy Grail has finally decided to show itself, and it's starting to open up. This curse is what the Holy Grail holds within it. It is the third element that keeps us servants in this world. It is what spilled onto me 10 years ago.
Ew, you're covered in mud. That's disgusting.
Oh, you have no idea. When I got out of it, I was naked. Gilgamesh has only eyes for Saber. Saber is similarly focused on him. She steps forward and points her sword at the knight in front of her. That's the spirit. You know you can't possibly win, but you are still defiant, showing your fighting spirit. You are truly a fitting finale for this festival. I will not permit any outsiders to interfere. You, mongrel. If you plan to fight Kotomine, be gone. He awaits you at the altar.
Okay, bye.
Yeah. Okay. Kotomine's waiting? I glance at Saber. She gives a slight nod, her eyes still on Gilgamesh. As I leave, I feel her wishing me luck. I turn around. My opponent is elsewhere. Behind me, as I run, I hear the sound of Saber's deadly battle beginning. Deep in the grounds, behind Ryudo Temple's main building is a large lake. It's been untouched for a long time, making it seem sacred, like it's inhabited by a dragon god. The lake's clear, blue water is so pure and clean, there's not a trace of cloudiness.
Hey guys, can you shut up? I'm monologuing over here. Can you, like, swing your swords a little less loud?
Oh, shut up. We know you're only talking about the lake.
Rude.
At least that was true until yesterday.
Uh-oh.
The lake is far from pure now. Red phosphorescence spreads out before me. Someone is really happy that they discovered that word. It is a sea of dark, murky tar.
See, I would have picked a different word at that point because,
yeah.
as someone who's studied a bit of writing here and there, you learn that you don't really want to repeat yourself too much. So you need to find a different word that means the same
like
thing.
Maybe like, I would say like maybe red bloom spreads out before me.
Yeah.
And
no! You're naked!
a whole chasm yawns in midair. The body of a young girl floating near and awkward. Kotomine!
No, not yay naked, bad naked. No.
No. I mean, technically she is legal, but her body is not. I've been trying to remain calm all this time, but that sight drives me over the edge. I stop and glare at the enemy. Welcome, Shirou, the final surviving master. The end of his lips curl up in a smile as he spreads his arms in greeting. Our final battle will be fought here. This will be the summoning altar in this Holy Grail War. Put down Ilya! I'll thrash you after that! I glare at Kotomine. We're about 10 meters apart. So, one set of football chains. As soon as I take another step, the battle will begin. Once the battle starts, my only option is to rush him and stab him in the chest. But before that, I need to do something about Ilya.
No, Shirou, don't stab him in the chest. He doesn't have a heart.
No, literally.
He doesn't have a heart. This isn't a metaphor.
There's no vital organ there.
Yeah.
Hey, did you hear me? I told you to put Ilya down. What kind of scum are you, taking pleasure in tormenting a child like her?
Shirou, he's tortured whole gaggles of children.
I'm sorry, have you forgotten about the basement? Oh, I heard you, but I cannot do as you ask. The Holy Grail has appeared, but its hollow is unstable. As the point of contact with the Holy Grail, I need her to endure as long as her life will last, or else my wish will not be granted. As long as her life lasts, then Ilya's still alive! If you have no intention of bringing her down, then I'll have to make you. I'm gonna stop your wish. This dark mud, right here, right now! Ah, I see. Do you believe this is my wish?
I have to hand it to Karitsuko. Your son has such a keen sense of things. Boy, you stupid. What a shock. 2 generations of Emias completely mistaken.
I don't want this. Oh, what I want is much worse than this.
What?
I have no obligation to explain anything to one who does not understand the Holy Grail. You shall fulfill your role as the final master, burdened by that misconception all the while. Because fuck you, that's what my wish is.
Oh, the sword battle finally stopped. Wait, oops. Uh-oh.
What? Uh-oh, did Saber lose? I kick off as quickly as I can. There's only about 10 meters between him and me, but if I jump to the side, maintaining that distance, rather than acting on my desire to kill him, my instincts kick in to help me avoid death. I slip sideways and roll on the ground. I go tumbling across the ground, scrambling to look up. That was...
Ew.
I glance back at where I'd just been running. The ground is on fire. The dark mud spreading over the lake is steaming.
Gross.
Yeah. It's like a dark carpet. The mud coils and lunges at me, snapping like a whip. It leaves a searing welt on the ground.
I should have mentioned that you are already well within my reach. Moreover, this stuff is extraordinarily responsive to the presence of things.
I don't think you would have called it stuff.
It's okay, writing team. We know writing is hard. It's fine.
This material?
This stuff is. I don't think. I feel like stuff
That's
is
just way too. That's
Yeah.
way too casual for Kotomine.
He's a man of the cloth. I don't think a man of the cloth says stuff.
Yes, Christ be with you and all that stuff. Dart around all you like, but if you are not careful as you do so, you will die.
Yeah! I leap out of the way of the black mud as it strikes at me once again. To hell with darting around blindly. This bastard's intent on killing me. You damn fake priest! I reposition myself, keeping an eye on the lake. I am no closer to Kotomine.
Is it fake if the priest thing is a cover that everybody in the church uses? Just to be able to beat demons.
I know, but I'm a fake. Even among them, I'm a fake. Double fake. Looks like he's gonna keep me 10 meters away. That money tentacle seems to be able to stretch endlessly. It follows no matter how far I retreat, and it's not the only one.
Oh, are you ready to face me? Good, I'm pleased. Had you just walked away, I would have had no way to kill you. But if you desire to fight, I have no issue. I am, after all, a humble servant of God, and could never kill one seeking salvation or aid.
Yeah, my BS detector is going ding.
Ding.
The tentacle twists toward me. It looms over the lake, its sickle-shaped head like a dark serpent.
I don't even know if Kotomine even believes God exists.
Oh, if God does exist, I hope he's a cruel one.
I bite my lip. I'm in about the worst possible situation here. More and more tentacles emerge from the lake. I'm not sure how much longer I can even survive, to say nothing of getting near Kotomine.
You obviously have no chance of winning. The gap in our experience is considerable, unless you have some major factor which will multiply your experience. That difference will not be easily Huh.
Shirou, you can use the memories from the dagger and get smarter, maybe.
Or you could just hit him really, really hard.
That is also an option, Shirou. Shirou,
Priest
do that
raises
one.
his hands. Huh? Is that you, Goku? It's like, Kritsugu, Dad, is that you? No, it's me, Goku! He stares at the heavens like a conductor leading an orchestra.
Put your life on the line. Maybe then you will be able to reach me.
The serpents surge forward.
Ooh.
Yeah! I try to kick away the mud clinging to my ankles. My clothes are burnt and my skin is exposed.
Oh no, Shirou, you're exposed.
Oh man, look at Shiro's going out here showing off his shins.
How will it ever get married now?
I know. What a slut. I jump away from the lunging tentacle. I can't feel my mud-coated right ankle, and I wasn't entirely sure I even still had my right leg until I used it to leap away. Ah! I check my body while I roll. Ankle? Okay, yeah, it's still there. I just can't feel it. If it's more or less intact, I can still probably run. Yeah! Yeah! I jump in another direction to avoid the mud's relentless attacks. Beside me, I hear a splash. The scent of burning earth wakes my dizzy head, and I push myself back up to my feet. A burning sensation sears its way down my back. The hell? I shake it off and jump to the closest clear ground. The mud's pursuit relents. I can no longer see any of the black mud that surrounded me. I bite my lip. I dodged and ran all over the place, but in the end, I'm right back here. I calm my breathing and look up at him to at least show he hasn't broken my spirit. Kotomine has not moved at all. He's just watching me running around. No matter how many deep breaths I take, the heart won't stop pounding. It's warning me that it's at its limit. It needs to rest. My heart is ready to burst if I don't rest. That's how rapidly it's thumping in my chest. It's all but jumping out of my mouth. I can't do anything. I can't get near Kotomine, and I can't stop that black mud. There's not enough time for me to hold back without using my projection. It's my only hope. If there's no way forward, I just have to project Saber's sword again.
Yeah, what could go wrong?
It should be able to cut through that black mud and give me a chance to rush Kotomine.
Yeah, what could go wrong? It's only that you can't control
That's
any part of your
all.
body after you do it.
If you've given up, then say so.
I know. We're not say-so. I mean, yeah, I'm say-so, I guess, now. But, oh, you mean the other way. Never mind.
You say as there's a naked child at the top of the screen. The moment he speaks... A tidal wave of mud crashes over me! I look up just in time to dodge. The mud itself isn't bad. It's slow compared to Saber's strikes when we sparred, and it doesn't change direction, so it's easy to dodge. That only applies when there's just one tentacle. I can't handle multiple attacks at once, or those that strike from behind as soon as I've dodged another. As a result, I can only move around, and still mud slowly covers me! Get away! There's no time to rest. I'm not going to be able to use my projection. Projection requires me to form an image of a weapon from the very beginning, so I need at least a full minute of concentration. If I give Kotomine an opening like that, the only thing left of me will be smoking bones.
Yeah, have a good night, Sparks. We're only going for like a little bit longer anyway, so.
Yeah, later, Sparks.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, everywhere the mud touches me, I go numb. At least it's not painful, but if that mud covers my entire body, I might not even know whether I'm dead or alive. If that happens, I'm a goner. I'd melt away, bones and all.
Oh no. But if Shirou melts away bones and all, how will he ever be the bone of his sword?
Nothing will remain. Sword. I can only run. If I'm going to have any chance of getting near him, I have to do something about this mud. Out! Huh?
Oh.
Yeah. I can't believe it. I picked now of all times to trip.
Haha, clumsy Shirou.
Kotomine stands down with me as if I were a piece of trash. He points a finger at me and several snakeheads rear up from the lake. What the? Get up. I try to get up, but fall again. I fall. I fall. The snakes pursue me. But I still fall. Why? 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 Black mud splashes over the back of my neck. Why? Now that I look closer, my right leg is black. Oh.
Well.
Black mud rains down on me. Like a torrential downpour, it engulfs my entire body. All I can do is await the oncoming tide of despair.
It's because we spent time with Saber.
Oh!
I guess we needed to come up with a plan. Well, we learned so much.
Oh, well, this is our first, like, genuine Tiger Doge.
Yeah.
No, this is the second one, but this is the first one where, like, we got it, like, we didn't think it was going to have any effect.
Mm-hmm.
Tiger Dojo is a lighthearted hint segment. Yes, absolutely we would like to see advice from the
Yes,
Dojo.
please tell me when I did wrong! Being unharmed at the most crucial moment. This is Tiger Dojo's, a place to help people like you. Well, the common wisdom of victory or defeat is decided before even the battle begins. And what does that mean, disciple number 1? You should start a battle until you have a weapon or a plan. Very good. The enemy is the servant who cheats by bringing in the strongest stuff with his powers or ridiculous wealth. So you should prepare at least one weapon that might help you turn the tides around. Did you say that you should restart from the night to prepare with a new weapon? What can he possibly do in such a short time? Well, it is possible. Saber originally had 3 noble phantasms. You should be able to do something if you pair at least that last one. Oh, so you just have to give it back. Exactly. Like they say, render unto Caesar. It might be a shame to lose it, but I guess you'll have to return things to their owners. Oh, I guess you're good advice sometimes, Taiga. I guess you're a teacher even if you're not a very good one. Praise me more! I don't think she was praising you, Taiga. Yeah. Well, then while Taiga's in a good mood, I have an exciting announcement to make. So this segment has been running a little side to things in the main story, but this is the final episode. Next time, a new series, Tiger Dojo Part 2, Tiger 100 million yen in debt will begin! We're gonna move this place to my castle and update the background, still pics, music, and game console. The production budget will double and it'll be elaborate, so you won't even think about a bonus side segment. Well, that's the good news here. I don't really get it, but I guess it's like a computer graphic updating from wars to machines or something. Exactly! We'll be free from the cheap art that looks like it was done in a hurried afterthought. Wonderful! Now that's settled. Let's get the heck out of this dojo! See, everybody, we'll be waiting for you in the renewed Tiger Dojo. Do you think they ever got that that upgrade?
Something tells me as soon as you get the first Tiger Dojo and it works, some sort of setback has prevented them from.
Mm-hmm.
Like the castle was destroyed or something.
Mm-hmm. Well, we can't spend time to Saber, so I guess we'll have a strategy meeting.
Yeah, it implied that we need to give back Avalon to Saber.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. There's only one thing to do. We've always done it this way. So we should do the same thing right to the end. It's not romantic and it's not elegant. Sitting across from each other, coming up with a plan of action suits me and Saber best.
Whee! Sure, it makes sense to come up with a plan, but is this a place for that?
Actually, it has to be. Let's just go in. I have something in mind.
Oh, if you say so, then I have to obey.
Saber reluctantly follows into the shed. Okay, now. There's a reason I had Saber go inside the shed. So she could check it for monsters. Right now, we have neither a plan nor the means to defeat Gilgamesh. So it goes without saying that we need something extra. So...
Return the sheath to Saber!
Return
the sheath!
I should return the sheath to its rightful owner. I don't know if it'll work, but I have to try. But Saber did manage to put her hand into my body to check whether the sheath was there.
Oh no, this is gonna be intense, guys.
That's literally, by the way.
Yeah.
That's not like an innuendo. Literally put her hand inside my body.
Mm-hmm.
So it's probably not impossible to extract.
What? Do you know what you're saying, Shirou?
I do. The sheath was yours to begin with, so returning to makes sense. Plus, with that, you might have a better chance of beating him. Okay.
That may be true.
I was a little concerned that Saber was just going to be able to squeak out a win against Gilgamesh, and we just did that. So I am glad that they're giving an it's like, no, this is what's going to allow Saber.
Mm-hmm. Once the sheath is returned to me, the magical energy is that my disposal will increase. But that does not guarantee I will win against Gilgamesh. And once it is extracted, what will you do, Shirou? Without the sheath, you'll no longer...
I'll no longer heal so rapidly whatever injury I sustain. But that's no... I've relied on this regeneration too much. Nobody should be immortal. I shouldn't keep it. People die when they are killed. Take the sheath, Saber. This is absolutely what we need to do.
This is what the lady in the Tiger Dojo told me.
The lady in the what?
This is what the lady in the Tiger Dojo told me. I mean, I think she's Fujine, but for some reason I always have this weird mental thing because, like, Fujine can't possibly be there. Or Ilya. It was weird. Shirou, are you okay?
I felt like Ilya was in the dojo before I even met her.
Mm-hmm.
Saber bites her lip, not answering. I thought back to what you said last week about the levity that is in that is not Shirou.
What?
And the Tiger Dojo segments are exactly...
Sorry, as you just keep kind of cutting out.
Sorry. Do you remember last week how you said that the levity is an important part of Fate Stay Night, and it was something that Fate Zero was missing?
Yeah.
I just feel like nothing encapsulates that better than the Taiga Dojo.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's just... It's like, even though technically Fate Zero still has Tiger Dojos, kind of, but they kind of like added it in just simply for like
That is
the anime.
That is not incorporated. That is
Yeah.
like that's like Carnival Phantasm.
Yeah, that's like Carnival Phantasm, anime only bullshit that's not really like in it. And it's just, like I said, I just think Fate Zero is just too serious for Fate as a whole, personally. I mean, that's not that there aren't serious stuff in Fate. It's just, usually there's a lot of, it's like, it's really only Waver's team that kind of plays as the comedic haha stuff that goes on in that thing, because everything else seems like it's super serious. They got super serious stuff going on.
I am super serial, guys.
Mm-hmm. And it's just the lighthearted moments I just feel are just missing, and that's why I think like a lot of people who start with Fate Zero just don't end up liking the rest of Fate, because Fate is not defined by the serious moments, it's defined by the small moments that happen in between and everything else. So that, I feel like it's just because we know what the end result is supposed to be. There's not really any mystery to Fate Zero, and I think that's where like Fate shines at its best, where you, even if you don't understand what's going on, like it reveals itself as it goes on. So like because we already know how the Grail War for this one's going to end, it's like, oh, all the stuff in between kind of just doesn't feel like it's worth it, sort of thing, you know?
Well, I mean, you could make that argument for anything that's a prequel.
True.
I disagree. I do think that like it still has meaning. I mean,
yeah.
you have a Skander.
True. I mean,
Honestly,
I'm trying.
Skander himself is just worth the price of admission.
Yeah. I'm not trying to downplay that I think Fate Zero is bad, guys. I think it's still good.
Fate Zero is an incredibly well-written story.
It's very...
It's just that...
It's not a well-representative of Fate.
It sets the wrong expectation if you start with it.
Yeah.
Which is why you should not start with it.
Yeah, don't start with this. This is like, it's a good companion piece. It's not really like good for the overall whole, which is why it's like, well, even though I feel like you do need to play the other games to get like Fate Grand Order, I think Fate Grand Order is like a better starting place than even Fate Zero is.
It's like for a more current example. Like,
yeah.
Watch Star Wars first, then you can watch Andor.
Mm-hmm. Because like, yeah, because like, yeah, like Andor, for example, like, yeah, that's like, it was really good, but that's like definitely not anything what Star Wars is actually like.
No, it's not. It is very like,
yeah,
like real, like it is.
Yeah.
Star Wars is sci-fi fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
Andor is just plain sci-fi action.
Mm-hmm.
There was no fantasy.
Yeah, it's like you're very like, oof. And I'm like, no, the robot died! That's my favorite character!
And I'm glad that it exists, because it is a great story.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's just like...
Not representative of Star Wars.
Right. It's definitely something I can recommend, but just not first.
Star Wars
I can
is
recommend Fate Zero.
Yes.
I can recommend Fate Zero, just not first.
Yeah, not first. Yeah. Don't watch it first, because like I said, I feel like Fate is defined by its goofy moments, because I feel like even though Natsu writes some crazy stuff and like some crazy like wild like gruesome stuff, overall he's a very positive writer. Like I feel like he's trying to like be more motivated, unlike Urobuchi, who like kind of leaves you with feeling like dude writes things just to give people despair. That's why Madoka Magica is the way that it is. There's no good ending. There's no good ending with Urobuchi.
It's been like what, like 10 years since that Rebellion movie.
Yep.
And it's like I know that they're like they finally announced a sequel to it, but it's like that's not guaranteed that everyone's gonna get happy.
No, I don't think anybody's getting it happy. I think
even this route, like
yeah,
Saber has grown to acknowledge that, like, she cannot change her past and she's okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, that's...
Yeah, that's positive. That's
like
that's good thing. That's a good thing to think.
If this was Ouroborchi, she
Yeah.
would have been like she would be like dying in the street, clinging to her ideals.
Yeah. It's like I'm not saying Urbuchi's a bad writer. I think he's good at the genre
He's not.
he does.
He is a very good writer.
He is a very good writer. He's very great at the genre he does. I personally, however, don't like his writing because, like, it's just existentialism everywhere.
Aldnoah.0 does not care.
Like, a lot of his stuff isn't positive. In order for him to write happy things, usually he has to be strong-armed into it. Like the Fate Zero event that happened.
Order.
It's like Natsu forced it. Like there's like a I think it's like an interview or something that is like how they were talking about how Natsu pretty much was forcing that dude to write a better.
It's like Gen, for the love of God, have faith in humanity. Believe in the power of dreams. Like that is I am not joking. That was the quote.
Yeah. But anyway, as you can see, these guys are best friends. I think Natsu was just trying to keep this guy from getting too discouraged. He's like, no, be positive. We can do good things. I think they play D&D together. Don't they?
Do.
Yeah, they do. They play D&D together.
They had a whole like they tried to make an anime out of it.
Yeah.
It didn't work.
Too bad.
Because the Bakuno guy was also Ryo Haraka or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Ryoga something.
Yeah, they're also in the D&D group. That's why they all write for Fate.
It's like, and hey, by the way, now that is Strange Fake over?
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't been keeping up with it
because we have been waiting since 2017 to get the next Bakuno volume.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not even that, like, it's like it's significant because it's supposed to be the finale to a story arc.
I guess
8 years.
I guess he just lost interest. I feel bad for you guys.
No. We at least, we just at least need to get the one. It's like, you can stop after this, but just at least give us the fucking finale.
Hang on, let me check if Fate is Strange Fake, if he finished writing it. I don't know, I feel like he's acting like Strange Fake is his magnum opus and he's not letting them animate it until he finished writing it. Hang on, let me see. Phase Straight Wikipedia. Let's see. Light novel still going. It's January 10th, 2015 to present. 9 volumes currently. Ryogo Narita. Let's see. Let's see. What does Bakuno say? Still working on it. It's got 22 volumes of Bakuno at least. So that's something.
I know, but we need the 23rd.
Let's see.
I'm looking up anything about it.
At least Durarara is finished, it looks like.
I don't care about Durarara. Durarara doesn't have Claire Stanfield in it.
Anyway, apparently he also wrote Bleach Spirits Are Forever With You. Why is he writing a bunch of stuff for other people?
Write your own shit! I want Firo and Ennis to be happy, damn it! I know that they're gonna be happy because they had a story set in 2001, and this story that's supposed to be concluding is set in 1995.
Yeah.
Still!
Mm-hmm. Well, at least he has 9 volumes out of Strange Fake, so they shouldn't be able to animation-wise catch up with him for one season. So hopefully it'll be fine. Because I know he was pretty mad about how the animes went for those 2 other series. It'll be
We don't
fine.
talk about what they did to we don't talk about what they did to Durarara.
Mm-hmm.
And Bakuno is just depressing because you watch that first episode, it has a scene for season 2 that we never got in the first episode.
Yep. Such a shame. All right, let's get back. It's so we
Okay.
can for the last 20 minutes of the game while we got sidetracked.
We need to give
We need to give this. We need to at least kind of get back to where we were before the end of the stream.
Women, you've heard about putting your men's balls in your purse, but now Shirou's gonna give Saber his sheath. That was funnier in my head.
Oh no.
The clouds in the sky drift by, and as the moonlight starts to shine through the window.
Understood, Master. I must enter your heart for a moment, then.
You mean metaphorically? No,
No,
literally.
physically. I have to physically go in there.
Ah, God, not again! Saber nods, her hesitation gone.
I shall begin. Are you ready, Shirou?
Yeah, don't hesitate, just go ahead.
Just stick your hand right in there. Let's go.
Do you think this was also a sex scene?
Maybe.
It could have been.
Mm-hmm.
Saber begins. Her hand presses against my chest. And sinks in.
I mean, we're in the shed. I feel like that could be a place where they could do the do.
Yes, I want to do it. Yes, let's do it in the place where my father's wife died. My job here is simple.
Hello, Nova98. Welcome to the stream.
The process of extracting the sheath is similar to projection. The sacred sword sheath has integrated itself throughout my body. I was going to say ingratiated. The sheath has ingratiated it.
It's true.
You should be very honored.
Mm-hmm.
I have to collect all of the dispersed bits of it and form them into the sheath.
How's it going? Oh, Shiro's getting a sheath just extracted from his body.
He's getting a sheath job.
Yeah.
This is all just my impression of what's going on. I may say I'm reforging it into the sheath, but I'm just waves of magical energy. Saber is the one who will give it shape. I am the anvil, she is the blacksmith. She, the original owner, forms the shapeless bundle of magical energy, the sheath itself.
I've never played this game, but it looks interesting.
That is a word for it.
That is a word? Do you like history and people doing crazy things with historical characters?
With a few censored sex scenes thrown in for good measure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just helping her. It's like making something from nothing.
Like a baby? Oh my god, guys, Avalon is the baby. I know he said this multiple times before, but like, now this confirms it. Oh my god, Avalon is Shirou and Saber's baby. Yeah, maybe that's why I'm here, maybe a little.
I mean, I learned in sex education, baby swords are born from sheaths.
Mm-hmm.
Scattering pieces of the sacred sword sheath are reproduced with precision and painstaking care, without a single error.
Look at it go.
Yeah.
Now there are 2 lines lit up.
My body grows hot. Projection is way beyond my means. It's away at my body every time I use it. It destroys my nerves, burns my skin, and even has the power to cripple my brain.
He just grabs some staff, trying to find some chill on Twitch, and boom, here it is. Well, I'm glad you would. I hope you enjoy us reading Fate Stay Night to you.
For the next 15 minutes.
Yeah, for the next 15 minutes, and then we'll be calling it quits because it's my bedtime.
It's the only weapon I have, and it's the only thing that might help Saber. Imagine. I think back to when I saw her.
Ooh. Shirou.
Oh man, it's gonna be really oh man, if I get a boner right now, it's really awkward. Golden sheath, fit for the King of Knights to carry in battle. The legendary sheath that protected it led her to so many victories. Without deviation, as powerful as it ever was. If this is Saber's memory, how come Shirou is seeing it from outside Saber's field of
I don't know. I never ask questions about how this stuff works.
No matter the end awaiting us, I won't ever forget this. I will engrave the image in my mind. It'll be the first time my brain gets wrinkled. I hear Saber's voice. I feel something that was within me for the longest time escape from my body.
Wow. This is amazing. This is truly incredible, Shirou. Nobody but you would have been able to reproduce this so perfectly. I'd like to join your more streams. Are there any specific days we stream? Yes, we stream specifically on Friday. Sorry, my brain just died there for a second. We stream on Fridays from 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And we stream at the same time on Saturdays evenings as well. We don't play Fate on those days, but we do play other games. Like, we are currently going through Final Fantasy IX. We do that with another member of our group. And,
As a special treat, I will be both on Monday and Monday.
Well, Ash didn't hear any of that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Am I cutting out?
Yeah.
As a special treat, I will be streaming on Sunday and Monday.
Yeah.
Possibly Tuesday.
He's going to be playing Final Fantasy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sunday I'm going to be playing Final Fantasy XIV, and on Monday I'm going to be playing Oblivion Remastered.
Mm-hmm. Dropping you a follow so I can get notified when you go live. Yes, please, yes, do that. Then we can reach our goal of having 5 people chatting at a single time. Oh, that would be great.
No.
Like,
It's like, what a coincidence. She expressed that wish at the beginning of the stream.
yeah, what a quickie dink.
We are 20% of the way there.
Yay!
It must have come out great as Saber is so elated it surprises me.
Also, you don't have to talk, though. If you guys just want to lurk, that's also fine.
But if you want to, also, by all means.
Yeah.
Body is still so searing hot. Just topple face first onto the ground.
Well,
Oh, I'm
sure.
spent.
You're drenched. I'll bring you something to wipe off you right away.
Saber hurries back toward the house. As I listen to her footsteps, a deep breath. I think that turned out great. It was perfect. I don't think anything else I project will ever turn out. See ya. Thanks for everything. I bid farewell to the thing that has been part of me for so long.
Is there a sheath-shaped gap in your soul now, Shirou?
I mean, my organs have all been rearranged. So it's like my organs are forming a sheath-shaped outline.
I got a super cool model. Thank you. Thank you. I too like this model. It's technically my 2.0 model. Although I'm thinking maybe I'm getting ready to think about looking for my 3.0 model. You know, just how things are. I want to like update my design a little bit. Have you made? No, it's the credits are down below. This model is
Yeah, flashbang. Why is that so bright?
because
Oh, thank you.
As I flashbang you some more, hang on.
Flashbang again! Oh.
Sorry,
Come on, dark mode!
There is no dark mode. It's visual novel. Mind how much did I spend on it? Let's see. I got it. Oh, it looks like my art mama doesn't exist on Twitter anymore. Bummer.
She must have. I mean, she might be on Blue Sky.
Maybe. Well, it also has to do with that she was maybe she changed her thing though altogether.
What was her name beforehand?
Mochi Huichi. She was a hamster VTuber, but she graduated a while back, a little while after I got my model. I can't remember. Hang on, I probably still have the messages from her. Unless it scrubs everything when someone deletes something.
By the way, I'm just surfing the web while you're doing this, and the new Duck Detective game is out.
Yay! That could be another thing we play at some time. I spent. Oh, that's why she completely changed your name. It's Fuyuyu now. Why can't anybody choose regular names?
No, it's gotta be an onomatopoeia.
Yeah. Which means I need to update my thing now. I wonder why I didn't see her recently. It's because she changed everything.
Who are you people?
Yeah. Who are you? I spent, I think, the total was around $500. I think I got it on sale, which is cheap for a VTuber model with rigging included. But this model just doesn't do anything other than, you know, the basic things. I don't got any emotions or anything built into my model. This is like a base model, which is why I'm thinking, yeah. Which is why I'm thinking about 3.0. But anyway, Golden Sheath, that protected her. I like how we get to a dead end and then we completely mess it up and we just go off the script.
I mean, technically, how our run ends, we died.
We died.
I will never ever forget it. Though it's left my body, its form has forever engraved it.
That's weird, Shirou.
Which is a good thing, because it can also heal the engraving, because I was losing a lot of blood because... Ah! YouTube Shorts! The moon hangs high in the sky. The clouds have finally cleared and the black of night is giving way to indigo. This feels familiar. It'll be dawn soon. But it will be
done soon! But not tonight.
Is this to say that we did it? Is this to say that we made the right choice?
Yeah.
I think there's a setting where you can, like, change the dialogue so that it's, like, highlighted if you've read it before. Because we don't need to go. Correct?
Maybe, but that's alright. But we're ending here tonight anyway. So.
All right. Fine. I'm okay with voicing Gilgamesh.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't even know if the thing will go exactly the same way, because don't we actually... Because, like, We just kind of went off and did what Shirou did. But it sounds like this time around they might just be focusing on Gilgamesh. I don't know. Who knows?
Possibly.
Yep. We'll find out. We'll find out. Next time.
You know, now that I think about it, while we were talking to Kirei, the swords sound stopped.
Yeah.
Do you think Saber lost?
I think Saber did lose. I'm gonna be honest. I think Saber lost. Because the fighting just stopped. I mean, she probably wasn't dead because, you know, that would go against what Gilgamesh's goal is for this route. But I'm sure she was beaten within an inch of her life. Because that's how you get girls to like you. Apparently. Anyway, thank you again for joining us on this night of the fate of the nights that you stayed for. As I distract you all to see if any. Oh, it looks like Virtue's streaming.
Ooh, Virtue.
We could raid Virtue. Virtue's doing a singing thing. We can raid Virtue. No, thank you. I do not need help with a 3.0 version of the bottle. Please do not bring up such things again. Please and thank you. I'd appreciate it if you do not. As we send you guys off to Virtue. Let's go. Farewell, my viewers, as I see you next time. Be nice, behave. Don't do anything sus. Goodbye.
Good night, everybody.